this is the tricky thing. They will judge you on this, that you are consistent with your answers by giving similar questions. So be careful here. So hello friends, welcome to my channel Jobonymous, and in today's video we are going to be discussing about Amazon's cultural assessment test. So we will be discussing mock questions that are asked in this test, and I'll also give you their replies. So be there in the video till the end. So let's start the video. So first of all, let's talk about the test format. So in total there are 30 questions, and you can complete the test in 30 minutes, but there is no time limit. So ideally you should spend 1 minute on each question. Most importantly, there is no right or wrong answer. It is just to check your personality and your cultural fitment in Amazon. But if you mark answers to these questions in a very negative manner, which shows that you have a negative or a lazy personality trait, then Amazon may not hire you. So this is a very tricky test. So listen to this carefully. Next, some of the tips that I can give you is always try to answer in positive aspect of the statements. So two statements will be given to you, and you have to choose which statement do you agree with. So always read the statement and see which one is more positive, because that is what Amazon would want in their employees. Next, another tricky thing is same questions may repeat. In other words, so after 5 or 6 questions, a similar type of question with similar statements can repeat. So be careful. You have to mark the same answer. And most importantly, do read Amazon's leadership principles, because if you read them, you will be easily able to understand what kind of replies Amazon expect from you, because these questions are based on Amazon's leadership principles only. Now let's start with the mock questions. So first example I'm giving you. First statement is I feel comfortable in unclear settings. Second, I usually do not like to change existing process. So here clearly this is more positive, because Amazon would want its employee to be comfortable in unclear settings also. So you can go with this one, most like me. You totally agree with this statement that you feel comfortable in unclear settings. Next, there are times when I'm curious to understand how a process works rather than just accepting it. Other, I prefer to spend most of my time doing work that uses my current skills. So here again, Amazon would prefer an employee who is curious to understand new things. So it should be most like me. You completely agree. So you can consider this to be completely agree and somewhat agree. Next, I do not like looking for new ways to do things, but I will if necessary. I am interested in new developments in my field. So here clearly you can see that this question is very similar to the previous question, which shows that you like to learn new things. So if you mark on this side, then it will show that you are yourself confused. You are telling something else in that question and something else in this. So clearly you have to go towards this side. I'm interested in new developments in my field. So this is the tricky thing. They will judge you on this, that you are consistent with your answers by giving similar questions. So be careful here. Then there are very few obstacles that I find difficult to overcome. I am good at completing easy tasks, but sometimes struggle if a task involves too many steps. So here again, this one is more positive. So I would say go with this one, but don't be too strongly agree with this one, because everyone faces difficulties when they have obstacles in their path. So be more towards more like me, somewhat agree. Don't go towards the extreme, otherwise it will seem that you are bragging about yourself and you are just want to go towards the most positive side. So I would suggest for these type of questions which have very strong statements that are too good to be true, go towards more like me rather than most like me. Next, I consider myself to be focused. Sometimes I miss a deadline because I have miscalculated how long things will take. So here clearly this one is positive. So you can go with this or even this. It's fine. I approach changes more cautiously than others. I sometimes change my daily routine to add variety. So clearly here this one seems positive. So you can go with this one or this one also. It often bothers me when people cannot follow a plan. I anticipate issues and plan accordingly. So here clearly this one is very negative and this is more positive. So you should go with this extreme. I am most productive when I have a lot of structure. I am not bothered by new situations or experiences. So clearly this one is more positive, but again this is a very bold statement that you are not at all bothered by new situations or experiences, but people usually are. So don't go towards the extreme, go towards partial agreement. This one. I seek advice but only from certain people. I try to improve by requesting a lot of feedback. So again here it is a bit tricky because both of them are positive. But if you think closely, this statement would mean that you improve by requesting a lot of feedback from anyone, which shows that you are not confident in yourself. But here you are saying that you seek advice only from certain people who may be more matured, experienced, or knowledgeable than you. So go more towards this side. Next, some would say that I am reliable. I make the efforts to do things right the first time. So here it is saying some would say. So only some would say that you are reliable and many would say you are not. So this is a negative statement. So go towards this one. So these are some of the questions that I wanted to discuss with you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So please do like this video and subscribe to this channel for more such videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.